Well, as we're coming into summertime here in Greeley, one of the things we love to do is take a look about town and see all the historic buildings and places and tour those. But we have a special event that's coming up for you just this year in 2017. Here to tell us more about that is Betsy Kellums, who is the Historic Preservation Specialist with the City of Greeley. And Betsy, the building behind us kind of gives a little bit of a hint of what's to come.
Yes, the Weld County Courthouse. The Weld County Courthouse was completed and dedicated on July 4th, 1917. So this year we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the courthouse.
Which is amazing because it's a beautiful building. For those who maybe have not seen this courthouse, it has a very distinct style to it. It has a presence in downtown, has been here obviously for a whole century, and there's a lot of history that comes along with that.
Yes, and the courthouse, if you haven't been inside, you will have the opportunity on June 30th. A group of people from the county, the district court, 19th Judicial District, the city, the Tribune, and various other entities have come together to plan a centennial celebration that will be the entire month of June leading up to the birthday of the courthouse on July 4th. But because it's a holiday,
right,
we're not having the celebration that day. We're having a celebration on June 30th.
Okay, now as you mentioned, June, there's going to be all kinds of events, and this list that I have here, there are a lot of things that are going to be happening, and one of those primary things we want people to take part in is happening on Fridays here at the courthouse. Can you tell us more about those?
Yes, there will be a series of lunch and learns on every Friday in June at noon. And they will be held actually in the jury assembly room in Plaza West, okay, which is at 910 10th Avenue. Right. And reservations are required for that. You just need to call Karen Salas at the 19th Judicial District to reserve a spot, but there's up to 150 spots.
Okay.
Those topics will include the legacy of Weld County government on June 2nd, a walk through history with the 19th Judicial District Chief Judge James Hartman on June 9th. On June 16th, Peggy Ford Waldo will talk about the courthouse block. On June 23rd, Crimes and Criminals, a Weld County story with District Attorneys Michael Rourke, Al Dominguez, and Bob Miller. And then finally on June 30th, Ghost Stories and More with journalist Mike Peters.
And as we go through each of those and we learn more about downtown Greeley, Weld County, and the county courthouse, it gives folks an opportunity to kind of experience something maybe they haven't before. But in your world, from that historic preservation side of it, this is a national landmark, if I remember correctly.
Yes, the building was actually listed in the National Register of Historic Places in January of 1978. One of the judges at the time, Judge Carpenter, was very instrumental in doing some restoration on the courthouse on the inside, and then also he was very definitive about his belief in the significance of the building and preserving it, and therefore asked that it be listed on the National Register.
Well, we're really happy that he did that. And so now, after we go to our lunch and learns every Friday through June, we're going to culminate right here at the courthouse for the big event and proclamations and all that special stuff on June 30th.
Yes, on Friday, June 30th, after the lunch and learn from 12 to 1, starting at 1 o'clock, from 1 until 7, there will be tours of the inside of the courthouse. So if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend that. Mm-hmm. There will be docents in various rooms stationed around the courthouse. There'll be, attendees will get a self-guided tour card, okay, and they'll be able to kind of go at their own pace and go in the various rooms and hear information about them, the courtrooms, and some of the other spaces in the courthouse that are significant. The interior decoration in the courthouse is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's something I definitely remember. I went there for a meeting one day, oddly enough, and was just really taken aback by the architectural details and the stained glass and the colors, and it's not exactly what you think it would be on the outside, on the inside.
Yes, and people don't necessarily realize what a gem it is all the way around, interior and exterior, but it is definitely one of the absolute landmarks of this county and across the state.
It is, and now that we've kind of told everybody about this, I'm sure that they haven't gotten all of it written down. Is there a place where folks can go to get more information or to reserve their spot for those lunch and learns?
To reserve a spot for lunch and learn, you would call Karen Salas at 475-2500.
Okay.
And information about the events will be at www.discoverweld.com and the Discover Weld Facebook page. And one more thing, there will be cupcakes and a special courthouse cake by Batter Up Cakes.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to that. And I think right there when you said the sugar, I think that brought everybody down. So thank you so much for being here, Betsy, and thanks for being a part of this historic event.
Thank you very much.
All right, so make sure that you check out discoverweld.com for more information, and we'll see you here at the Weld County Courthouse Centennial Celebration.